Police officers on Arizona State University campuses will be adding a special patch to their uniforms next month. So here's what it looks like right here. It looks like the normal emblem, except for the teal colored ribbons on each side of the state seal. So those ribbons are meant to show increased awareness, support, and encourage conversation about sexual violence.
Making marijuana extravagant? Why this Valley shop wants you to buy your pot in a luxury setting.
And would you party with your future boss the very unusual way one Valley business is trying to find new employees?
And breezy and dry conditions today, also looking out for a red flag warning. And we're tracking our next storm system already that could potentially bring us rain chances. We'll break it down next.
Seriously, has all these random talents. Steve is a great dad, even when it comes to his pets. Started his career at his college newspaper, the Badger Herald. He is constantly reading. We call him our walking encyclopedia. So when it comes to news, he's the kind of guy you want on your team every day.
Predators better pray.
Crime Watch Daily, weekdays at 3 on ABC 15.
We are CenturyLink. We believe in the power of the digital world. The power to connect small towns, big cities, and even bigger dreams. And that's what drives us every day. CenturyLink.
Amber was born and raised right here in the Valley.
She played the horn in the Salvation Army band.
Stephen, SJ, and Sadie, they all keep her really busy.
Amber is a true weather geek.
Make that a weather nerd.
She graduated from the U of A with a degree in atmospheric science and then, just for fun, minored in math.
She knows weather.
She's got the street cred and the smarts.
And that's how we get the most accurate forecast every day.
Viral videos right this minute.
What is that?
It's a wild thing.
It's a weird thing. A fail thing.
A crazy thing.
A light up the internet thing.
It's just fantastic.
It's the right thing.
Oh yeah, it's going viral.
Right this minute, America's daily viral video show.
Weekdays at 2 on ABC 15.
I say, oh, what a beautiful morning. Yeah. Yes, what a wonderful day. Y'all look out there now. Y'all, I got a beautiful feeling. I got everything.
An ABC 15 exclusive, the Scottsdale yoga teacher cleared in a scandal involving underage boys is now suing those boys' parents for $5 million. Lindsay Rundomsky, seen celebrating in court, sat down with our Crime Watch Daily partners talking about the night in 2015 when she was accused of getting drunk and letting several boys at a bar mitzvah touch her inappropriately.
You don't remember any of this?
Absolutely not. It's the most disturbing, really sick thing you can possibly hear.
So she says that she was the victim of unlawful sexual acts and claims one of the boys poisoned her drink.
Now to another story you will only see right here on ABC 15. A decision to reprimand a Valley attorney. This guy right here, caught on video slapping his own client, could come down at any moment. This while we learned that the inmate who got slapped now suing him. Last March, Mesa attorney Kent Nicholas was caught on jail surveillance slapping inmate Michael Moore across the face with a stack of papers. We spoke with Moore from Florence Prison. He says the punishment doesn't go far enough.
So for him to do what he did in this a formal reprimand it's absurd. Nobody seems to be listening to me. So I got screwed. This guy screwed me.
The state bar plans to formally reprimand Nicholas and also put him on probation for 2 years. We reached out to Mr. Nicholas's attorney, but have not yet heard back.
Workers are wanted, and a new contact center in the Valley, 24/7 In Touch, wants to get the word out about a hiring party tomorrow. It starts at 9 o'clock and goes until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's going to be at the Mesa location on South Country Club Drive. There's going to be games, food, and prizes, and the opportunity to get an interview on the spot.
Always bring your resume. It's a good idea to think through kind of what you've done and what you're looking for in a career, and think through where you want to go. We've got career paths for people that are excited to be with us and want to grow with us.
So this contact center works with a ton of companies, especially those geared towards sporting goods and apparel. Domino's Pizza also on the hunt for workers. They need to fill about 400 positions right here in the Valley alone. This includes delivery drivers, customer service reps, and assistant managers.
I'm Chelsea Davis with the Smart Shopper team, and are you ready for the Smart Shopper deal of the day? It's with Delight, healthy on the go. And just like this sandwich, the prices are cut in half today, but don't worry, you get the entire sandwich. But it's not just for this item on the menu, it's their entire menu. They have 3 different Valley locations. It's pet friendly, they have a cute patio, and you can also get doggy bags for $1.50 normally, but you're gonna get them for 75 cents today because it's half off. Now, originally I thought, hey, this looks tasty, it's for me. This is actually for your dog, and it has rice and turkey in there. And when it comes to prices, they're pretty solid. This is a berry and nut salad, $8.25 normally, so you get it for about $4. And since we're talking about food, I have to tease ahead. Look at this Bash's ad. We get the ads early, so I'm going to touch on a couple of these here. You can get 2-pound bags of clementines for $3. Then if you buy a Heineken or Corona for $11.99, you're also going to get a free 24-count Arrowhead case of water. And then we also have 4 small Haas avocados for $1. These are great prices. We're going to have the full comparison of all the different grocery stores tonight, later on in the 6. Back to you.
Well, cashing in on the Final Four, Valley Hotels boosting prices big time for this weekend as basketball fans, they're pretty much coming from all over the country to watch these games in Glendale.
That's right. We did a simple search on Orbitz for hotels this weekend and then next weekend. The difference actually pretty drastic. Just one example, the Ramada Glendale priced at $237 a night this weekend. And next weekend, well, less than half of that at $93 a night.
Okay, so if you want to go to the games, tickets, they're still available for Saturday's Final Four matchup and the championship game on Monday. But you might have to go through some resale sites like StubHub. They are offering packages for all 3 games starting at $375, or just the title game that is starting at $140. So it'll set you back a little bit of change, but
that's not bad though. You get to witness history.
I know, right? And you were out there looking at them lay the floor down.
Yeah. I was.
Lucky.
Oh my gosh, you know what I was? I feel like the Final Four expert in the newsroom because I've been covering so much Final Four stuff. And I am a self-admitted, like, don't ever follow and March Madness. I really don't.
And you're the one out there.
I know, but this year I'm invested. I know, I'm very invested. We'll see. North Carolina, South Carolina, Oregon, and Gonzaga. You have North Carolina?
Just saying, I know.
Did you not read my tweet? I said I do not want North Carolina. Down with the Tar Heels. Okay. Some harsh words. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just getting in the spirit. I thought you were supposed to trash talk. My goodness. All right. Sorry. Go Tar Heels then. Take a look. 70 degrees right now out at Phoenix Sky Harbor here. We're going to start to dry off, and those winds are picking up a little bit out there. As we take a look at the current temperatures right now across the valley, look at this. Warming up nicely here. Most of us in the upper 60s right now, mid to upper 60s really. Low 70s in some spots along the valley. So those winds, take a look. A little bit stronger here in Phoenix, but also out in Mesa, Falcon as well. Most of the valley registering less than 10-mile-an-hour winds other than those 2 spots. Your Tuesday forecast here in Phoenix, breezy conditions like we mentioned, topping out at 80 degrees today. Now, a lot of people have plans to be outdoors, right? So here's what you need to know. Your UV index is going to be in the high category, okay? We're at a 7. Air quality is looking good, though. No other weather alerts except that red flag warning. And just know that we are going to be under that high pollen count again today. So here's a look at Futurecast. As we go ahead and press play on this one, take it in through the afternoon, you can see the valley really clearing up. We might see a few more clouds roll on in as we get into the afternoon, but they'll continue to break up as we go on through the day. We're still keeping things mostly clear. I'm just not sure that it's going to stay as clear as it is right now throughout the entire day, but it'll definitely be a nice break from some of that cloud coverage that we had had overnight, keeping those rain and snow chances in the forecast tonight. But that's out to the east of us. The valley going to be staying pretty clear. We'll keep potential snow chances for the higher elevations as we get into tomorrow morning, but the valley again is going to be pretty clear. I don't think you're going to need that umbrella with you tomorrow or even by Thursday either. We're really going to start to clear up from any precipitation at all. As a matter of fact, our temperatures will start to get warmer. But first, we are going to get through today. As we sit at that lunchtime hour, we'll climb into the 70s, getting into the mid to upper 70s as we get into the late afternoon and early evening. But look what happens at night. Now we're going to get a little bit more on the mild side. We're talking 60s by the time we get to 9 o'clock. Now, because of those dry conditions and because of the winds, we are going to be under this red flag warning. That does include parts of Maricopa County. Us here in the valley are going to be on this, and everything shaded in pink down to our southwest. Also, we got to look out for our wind advisory. That's everything shaded in tan here. That's in effect right now. We're talking southeastern Arizona, but also southwestern Arizona as well. And we could see those winds pretty strong. For us here in the valley, we're talking winds about 10 to 20 miles an hour and those gusts up to 30 miles an hour, but definitely stronger up to the north and out to the west. We could see gusts there 45 to 50 miles an hour. Our highs today across the valley are going to be mostly upper 70s to low 80s today, waking up with temperatures in the mid to low 50s by tomorrow morning, again under mostly clear skies. As we take a quick look across the state, you'll see temperatures upper 60s to the north of us, waking up with those temps dropping into the 30s by tomorrow. And as we look ahead at the next 7 days, we talked about warmer temperatures tomorrow and Thursday as well, and then we track our second system. Look at that temperature dive from Thursday to Friday. We're down back into the 70s by Friday and rain chances by Saturday.
All right, thanks, Allison. Your smartphone now telling your loved ones where you are, how one social media giant is making sure the wrong person doesn't find you.
Plus, ABC 15 taking action to find this cute little family a forever home.
Small towns, big cities, and even bigger dreams. And that's what drives us every day. CenturyLink.
Amber was born and raised right here in the valley.
She played the horn in the Salvation Army band.
Stephen, SJ, and Sadie, they all keep her really busy.
Amber is a true weather geek.
Make that a weather nerd.
She graduated from the U of A with a degree in atmospheric science and then, just for fun, minored in math.
She knows weather.
She's got the street cred and the smarts.
And that's how we get the most accurate forecast every day.
Viral videos right this minute.
What is that? It's a wild thing. It's a weird thing. A failed thing. A crazy thing.
A light up the internet thing.
It's just fantastic. It's the right thing. Oh yeah, it's going viral.
Right this minute, America's daily viral video show.
Weekdays at 2 on ABC 15.
I say, oh, what a beautiful morning. Yeah. Yes, what a wonderful day. Y'all look out there now. Y'all, I got a beautiful feeling. I got everything. I got everything.
Good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us.
This is ABC 15 Mornings. And good morning, America. A lot of news to get to this morning.
Do you have the right tools to meet your financial goals? Desert Schools is teaming up with ABC 15 to bring you the Financial Fitness Zone.
Go to abc15.com/finance. You'll find practical information and smart ideas to help keep you on track.
Desert Schools, we're here for you.
We are CenturyLink. We believe in the power of the digital world, the power to connect small towns, big cities, and even bigger dreams. And that's what drives us every day.
Oh, here we go. Cute alert right here. Look at these little guys. Oh my gosh, so cute. This is Ashley with the Arizona Humane Society. Not right there. That's a little kitten. But Ashley's here. She's holding the kitten. So cute.
I know.
And these guys need not actually, well, they kind of need a home, but they need a foster home. Is that right?
Yeah, these three were brought to the Arizona Humane Society. They're only 3 weeks old and they're in need of a foster home. And of course, during this time of year, we're seeing puppies and kittens at this age arrive daily. So the need for foster homes is great right now.
Okay, so kind of tell me, like the foster home, so you give them back, is that right?
So it's temporary care. I'm actually a foster parent. I love kittens. So it's really great because I can take home a kitty, raise them, and then give them back and put them up for adoption so they can find their new home and then get another kitty. So I always have a little kitten around my house, but I don't become the crazy cat lady that ends up with, 50 cats.
Right, there's potential though, Ashley, there's potential.
So it's really great. Also, if you travel, it's really great. If you don't have time for a pet, you can't commit long term. This is temporary care. You help these puppies and kittens recover from illness or gain weight and then put them up for adoption so they can find a new home.
And this is really important for you guys because otherwise you would be stuck taking care of these little kittens.
Yeah, otherwise they'd be raised in a kennel, which is, not the ideal situation. So it's much better if we can expand the walls of our shelter, get these little guys into loving homes. The Arizona Humane Society will provide all of the medical treatment, all the food and supplies that you need. All you need to do is just love them and raise them, socialize them with your family, and just make them well-rounded.
So how long would you have these guys right here? You said they're 3 weeks old,
so they would need about 5 weeks of foster care. Once they're 8 weeks of age, we can spay or neuter them and put them up for adoption. But really, the foster cases vary. It could be anywhere from like a week to maybe a couple of months. You can pick which cases you want to take on, and we'll support you through the whole process.
Okay, so if somebody wants to foster these guys, what do they need to do?
So the Arizona Humane Society just launched a new online orientation for our foster program. Of course, we have lots of adoptable pets at these locations here, but if you're interested in fostering, we're making it really easy, convenient. We have a new online foster orientation. You can visit azhumane.org/foster. It's all online. Do it whenever it's convenient for you and help us save lives this summer.
Alrighty, folks are coming in the studio because I think they want some pets there, Katie. They need a few cuddles.
So cute. Oh my gosh, so cute. Well, still to come on ABC 15 Mornings, his belongings were damaged, but this landlord says it's not his fault. Joe wants you to make the call. Plus an ABC 15 exclusive, the Valley Fire Department taking us along for training at the deadliest lake in Arizona. The warning they want you to hear.
Really busy.
Amber is a true weather geek.
Make that a weather nerd.
She graduated from the U of A with a degree in atmospheric science and then, just for fun, minored in math.
She knows weather.
She's got the street cred and the smarts.
And that's how we get the most accurate forecast every day.
Viral videos right this minute.
What is that? It's a wild thing. It's a weird thing. A failed thing. A crazy thing.
A light up the internet thing.
It's just fantastic. It's the right thing. Oh yeah, it's going viral.
Right this minute, America's daily viral video show.
Weekdays at 2 on ABC 15.
I say, oh, what a beautiful morning. Yeah. Yes, what a wonderful day. Y'all look out there. Y'all, I got a beautiful feeling. I got everything.
Good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us.
This is ABC 15 Mornings. And good morning, America. A lot of news to get to this morning.
Do you have the right tools to meet your financial goals? Desert Schools is teaming up with ABC 15 to bring you the Financial Fitness Zone.
Go to abc15.com/finance. You'll find practical information and smart ideas to help keep you on track.
Desert Schools, we're here for you.
We are CenturyLink. We believe in the power of the digital world. The power to connect small towns, big cities, and even bigger dreams. And that's what drives us every day. CenturyLink.
Katie is our hometown girl.
Went to Saguaro High, proud ASU Sun Devil.
Little known fact, Katie started right here at ABC.
It's 11:30 and happening right now. President Trump will sign an executive order any minute canceling at least 6 Obama-era policies aimed at curbing climate change and regulating carbon emissions. President Trump says that these regulations, they hurt business and they are not needed to protect the environment. So some of the biggest decisions for NFL being made right here in Phoenix. NFL owners, they're meeting at the Arizona Biltmore right now. One thing that we are watching out for, rules being put into place to speed up the game. And it's prime time for hiking, which is why Phoenix firefighters and police are taking the trails right now to practice mountain rescue techniques. Katie?
Well, Justin, it's the deadliest lake in Arizona, and one Valley department who handles everything from car crashes to drownings is giving ABC 15's Joe Bartels an exclusive look at how they train at Lake Pleasant.
The calls can come at all hours, day or night. Just last week, a man slipped off a cliff at Lake Pleasant and drowned.
That particular night, what we were thinking is that not only did we have the initial victim who had fallen in, but we also had potential other victims of people who were trying to save them.
That's exactly why the Peoria Fire Department trains so hard.
Unfortunately, at the lake, people come here to go camping and have fun, which we want them to do, but oftentimes involved with that are a lot of distractions and sometimes alcohol. And when that happens, kids go missing.
The deadly danger is real out on the water. In this training scenario, a boy maybe 7 or 8 years old is drowning and every second counts.
Swimmer one in.
Peoria Fire sends 2 rescue swimmers into the chilly water. They get the rescue dummies safely back on board the boat, but they know it's just a matter of time before the next real emergency comes in.
We train repeatedly, we train almost exhaustingly to make sure that we don't train till we get it right, we train till we don't get it wrong.
Peoria Fire says the lake is a real wild card when it comes to emergencies. Cell phone coverage can be a problem. People oftentimes don't know where they are, and the weather, while beautiful, can turn dangerous really fast.
And that was Joe Bartels reporting. Peoria Fire says the visitor season is about to ramp up, and something just to keep in mind: if someone is in trouble in the water, try everything you can do to help without going into the water, because you risk becoming a victim yourself.
All new at 11, more troops are heading to Iraq. Defense officials confirming to ABC News between 200 and 300 soldiers are going to help Iraqi troops fighting to retake Mosul from ISIS. This news comes in the wake of reports of massive civilian casualties in Mosul. In a scathing report, Amnesty International actually accuses the U.S. and Iraqi coalition forces of failing to prevent civilian deaths, saying that the Iraqi army, they actually told civilians to stay put as forces advanced on the city.
Right now at 11, disturbing new information about a teen who is planning to attack her high school. Investigators say the shotgun, ammo, and bomb-making materials were all found in 18-year-old Nicole Savario's home. Maryland police say that she was going to use it all to kill students at her high school. Her parents found her journal just days before she planned to carry this all out. Police say her diary listed some very chilling details.
It was also clear in her diary that she planned to die during this event.
It was really unexpected. It was really real.
And the teen was into custody at the school and is in the hospital right now undergoing evaluation for mental health. When she is released, she will be arrested and charged. Right now, the hunt is on to catch the suspects who ambushed and opened fire on 2 undercover Miami police officers. Both of them were rushed to the hospital. Unfortunately, they are expected to be okay. Police are now looking for 2 people, but they won't say if it was related to an undercover investigation.
You're looking at extra security barriers now in place outside Windsor Castle. These new precautions coming ahead of the next changing of the guard. And in response to last week's attack, Scotland Yard says that there's no threat at Windsor, and this is only being done as a precaution.
More local news now. A Valley couple busted accused of helping a drug cartel buy weapons. Investigators say the Sonoma cartel gave this couple $13,000 to buy a high-powered sniper rifle and then smuggled it into Mexico. When law enforcement found the gun south of the border recently, they actually were able to track it back to the couple. Meantime, a border bust, giving a whole new meaning to the term a whole lot of dough. Border Patrol agents in San Luis finding $54,000 in cash hidden inside packages of tortilla dough. A Mexican man was arrested and turned over to immigration officials.
Well, it pays to fight crime, and right now $1,000. It's up for grabs in a restaurant attack. The attacker caught on surveillance after police say that he shot the drive-through window of a Federico's in Phoenix, hitting a worker. So we're told that he did get away in a silver Honda Civic or Accord with faded paint on the roof, and he does have a hole on the front bumper.
At first glance, you may think this is a fancy jewelry shop in Scottsdale, but take a closer look. Those are rows and shelves full of marijuana and edibles for medical marijuana patients. This is actually the luxury experience you'll find up at Level Up in Scottsdale. The concept, the work of Megan Stone, who owns High Road Design Studio.
Yes, she took her interior design background, paired it with her bud tender knowledge, and decided to elevate the cannabis industry. Now, she wants consumers to feel really comfortable buying medical marijuana just as they would buying products at any other retailer.
I think elevating the medical industry and putting a new look on the cannabis dispensary is really important because communities need a better understanding of what these facilities are and what they bring into the fold of society.
Well, Stone says that she's designed 28 dispensaries, both for recreational and medical use. So far, she's worked in 13 states.
An ABC 15 update about a wildland firefighter who inspired many of you at home. We told you how the state prison's wildfire crew helped TJ O'Neill turn his life around. He was serving time for a DUI and drug charges, and during that time O'Neill trained on fighting fires, and now O'Neill finally has landed his dream job on an elite hotshot fire crew in his hometown of Prescott. He starts next month.
Waiting in line at the MVD office, it is the worst, isn't it? But now it is getting a little bit easier. The MVD is expanding the number of online appointments by 30%. Okay, so that means that there are now 900 time slots available every day to schedule a road test. Well, they're responsible for nearly a dozen deaths, but apparently people are not taking the warning seriously, why car makers are renewing their effort to get defective airbags off the road.
Plus, a medical breakthrough many have been waiting for, how doctors here in Phoenix are taking action to prevent Alzheimer's disease.
Big city and even bigger dreams. And that's what drives us every day. CenturyLink.
Amber was born and raised right here in the Valley.
She played the horn in the Salvation Army band.
Stephen, SJ, and Sadie, they all keep her really busy.
Amber is a true weather geek.
Make that a weather nerd.
She graduated from the U of A with a degree in atmospheric science and then, just for fun, minored in math.
She knows weather.
She's got the street cred and the smarts.
And that's how we get the most accurate forecast every day.
Viral videos right this minute.
What is that? It's a wild thing. It's a weird thing. A failed thing. A crazy thing.
A light up the internet thing.
It's just fantastic. It's the right thing. Oh yeah, it's going viral.
Right this minute, America's daily viral video show.
Weekdays at 2 on ABC 15.
I say, oh, what a beautiful morning. Yeah. Yes, what a wonderful day. Y'all look out there now. Y'all, I got a beautiful feeling. I got everything. I got everything.
Good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us.
This is ABC 15 Mornings. And good morning, America. A lot of news to get to this morning.
Do you have the right tools to meet your financial goals? Desert Schools is teaming up with ABC 15 to bring you the Financial Fitness Zone.
Go to abc15.com/finance. You'll find practical information and smart ideas to help keep you on track.
Desert Schools, we're here for you.
By now you've probably heard about the Takata airbag recall. Right now, a new warning for anyone that still has one. You may want to get it fixed very soon. Car dealerships nationwide tell us hot temperatures make them more likely to explode and send shrapnel flying. The airbags are blamed for killing 11 people here in the U.S. The recall affects 42 million vehicles nationwide. There is no charge for the repair. It could be the medical breakthrough many have been waiting for, stopping Alzheimer's disease before it starts. Here in Phoenix, Barrow Neurological Institute is taking part in a new nationwide clinical study.
I'm concerned about, the effect it possibly could have on my kids or grandkids or anything else. So I felt like anything I could do that would help, in the Alzheimer's research that I wanted to do.
Greg Allen makes monthly trips from California to take part in this study. He says his wife already has the disease, and he hopes this new research can help the rest of his family. Doctors say the focus of the study is on prevention, not treatment.
We will find people who are already starting to develop changes by doing memory tests and then scans of their brain. If they're starting to develop the Alzheimer's changes, then we would give them medicine or treatment before they have symptoms.
Now, so far, Barrow has screened 8 people for this study and continues to look for more volunteers.
Well, Katie, a possible medical breakthrough for heart attack patients. So this is really cool right here. A team of scientists transformed spinach leaves into beating heart tissue. Okay, so they stripped the leaves of their cells, then they seeded the veins with human heart tissue. After several days, the muscle cells, they began to beat and the dye started coursing through those veins. This could help doctors repair damaged heart muscles and blood vessels of heart attack victims. Okay, so can you hear me now? How the Valley stacks up when it comes to cell phone service and the carrier making calls crystal clear for Arizonans.
And most of the activity has now moved on to the east of us here. We're going to be pretty clear for today. However, we're dealing with strong winds. I'll tell you how strong next.
Random talents. Steve is a great dad, even when it comes to his pets. Started his career at his college newspaper, the Badger Herald. He is constantly reading. We call him our walking encyclopedia. So when it comes to news, he's the kind of guy you